Hello geographers, and welcome to this month's short video outlining the new resources that have been added into the GTB Vault. Now all three lessons this month have got very much a cold theme, with a look at the Alps and the glacier retreat that's happening there. There's also a lesson to do with the Russian taiga and also a lesson to do with Antarctica. So I'll show you around so that you can make sure you can find the resources, and obviously I'll send it through on email as well so that you've got kind of the key resources that you might need. So as normal, if you log into the GTB Vault and then scroll down to the documentary Vault, the first lesson is within the physical landscapes unit, and it's looking at a video called Falling Mountains. Oh, just get the right one up there in front of us. Called Falling Mountains, and it's from the Waterbear website. So if you've not already been onto Waterbear before, I highly recommend it. They've got some fantastic videos on there. The great thing about this video is it's shot really well in terms of the actual landscape images that you get. So it really immerses the students into what this environment's like. So there's not as many questions as I would normally put on the video sheet, which you'll see in just a moment. So I'll just show you the lesson presentation itself. So it starts with a do now activity, looking at the tourism that happens in this particular area and how that's changed over time. The follow-up activity is very much based on glacial features. So obviously, depending on what stage you're at, what the students have covered as to how much detail I'd like to go into that. And or alternatively, you might want to look at more about how glaciologists look at how glaciers change, looking at retreat photos. So there's lots of examples of this through the video. So it's a really nice way to kind of follow up with it. The other thing I would highly recommend is to pop across to this website. Now, I'll pop a link to this into the email so that you've got it as well. This is a fantastic site giving you opportunities for virtual fieldwork. So I think I can just very quickly show you if I go on to this one here, for instance, in Switzerland, and you've got the opportunity then for students to kind of explore it in a bit more detail and look at what the landscape's like. So if you click on the Take Me There, you can then work your way around different parts of this particular location. If I just bring up the map downside, you can see these are the stops that it would go on, and you can effectively have a look around while you're there, or go and visit different parts of the trail to give you a bit of an idea, again, of what that landscape's like. So incredible resource when you're teaching about glaciers. Okay. So going back to the Vault then, the second lesson is within the ecosystems module. So I'll just show you this one here because it's based on the Russian taiga biome. And this one looks at the major threats that are being experienced in this region. So it starts up looking at Lake Baikal, and it looks at the tourism issues there. It looks at oil drilling and coal mining and so on. So we've got a variety of different activities depending on whether the students have come across the taiga biome or not. It might be introductory, it might be a recap task that's more appropriate for your class there. As a follow-up activity, I've put in here a conflict matrix so you can look at the different stakeholders involved in the management of the taiga. And of course, you've got your question answer sheet there that's available for you as well. And the final video clip, if I just come back out again, is within the climate change module down here. Again, don't forget all of these will be on the overview sheet, which again, I'll show you in just a moment. So this one, again, it's from Time for Geography, which obviously the explanations will be fantastic when you see them. Really nice kind of coverage of the difference between ice sheets and ice shelves and the kind of the different impact on global sea level rise. So as I say, that's a great little video. It's only about 10 minutes. But there is, of course, a lesson that goes alongside it. True and false quiz, I think I've put in there. Or no, sorry, multiple choice quiz that I put in at the start. The follow-up activity, though, is also on Time for Geography, which I think is a really good way to continue with this lesson because it uses GIS to have a look at kind of varying sea level changes. So if you have a look on the next, it links, it's right next to the video clip itself, and it brings up this story map. So there's loads of different activities that students could do in relation to different graphs. You've also got various video clips that they can have a look at, and you'll notice there's some activities down the side, and I've literally just put those questions onto the bottom of the video sheet so that you can continue with that. Now, it might be that you want to do it as a whole class activity, or maybe you get students to work on laptops. Obviously, it depends on what resources are available to you, but loads of brilliant stuff there. And I think Antarctica Day comes up on the 1st of December, I'm pretty sure. So it might be a nice way to tie it in then as well. Okay, so I think that's all of this month's resources. Just to let you know as well, I'm currently working on a new cities unit of work for Key Stage 3, so that will hopefully be out before the end of the month as well. As ever, any questions, any queries, any suggestions you've got, please just drop me an email. It's nicola@thegeographyteacherbox.com. Okay, bye for now.